Good evening, Raider Nation. This is the UK Commish, Ollie DeRuyter. Thank you very much for joining us. Apologies for the late start, but we are here, ready to go. I want to welcome to the stream, as always, my fantastic accomplices. Even Tony, you're on mute this week.
I wasn't on mute. I was just not talking loudly.
Just testing the not mute.
Oh, how we doing? We're back.
Yeah, no worries. Cool. And we have Mitchell with us.
I'm joking. I'm not muted. How's it going? How are we, boys? It feels like it's been forever.
All good, all good. Yeah, I know. You know, that Monday show, missing that Monday, it sucks. I missed you guys. Guys, hit us up in the chat. Let us know you're here. Drop us a Raider Nation if you are in the chat this evening, be it Facebook's, YouTube, Periscopes, anywhere, wherever you are watching. And whilst you're here, it would be rude of me not to ask if you could head on over to YouTube and ring that bell, give us a subscribe, whatever the things are these days, but make sure you give us a subscribe on there and a like on Facebook. Thanks very much, guys. Rockin'. So, hey, that's a point. We were meant to have Kev on this week.
Is he naked again, or is he dressed?
Is he sitting in his underpants?
Kev, let us know if you're dressed, because you might be.
You
might be quickly making an appearance. Evening, Ashley.
Guys, tag up a friend, a Raider friend up in the comments. Get them over here, get them watching, get them involved in the banter. Let's get rolling. So, I've missed you guys over the last week. It's been a long week.
Has been. Yeah, it's really weird not having a show Monday.
No show, no football, us three on your screen. You know, that only one thing worse could have happened, that there's been a pandemic. Oh, wait, that's still going.
Yeah, that didn't happen in the way, did it?
What were the overalls? I think Denver shocked me with a win over the Pats. I haven't watched anything on it. I just couldn't bring myself to go, damn it, they actually got a win.
It was the Brandon McManus show. Completely.
Yeah. Couldn't buy a touchdown, though, could you?
No. Every result that weekend that could have, helped us a little bit just didn't happen. So, back in our own hands.
And then Buffalo couldn't do us a favor.
Yep.
I really wanted to see a W there. Kev's fully clothed. Kev, I'm going to send you a link. We're pulling you in. If you got clothes on, you're coming on. It's suitable. The Bolts have a bye week as well?
They did.
Okay. So, still sitting second.
We also wanted Green Bay to do us a favor and beat up on Tom Brady and co. But yeah, that didn't happen either.
I watched the first kind of 3 quarters of that and fell asleep. Not cool, man. And unfortunately, I thought the Bucks were going to go 2 ways, and that was showcase that he's a sham or start connecting. I just can't. I'm kind of gutted that I'm going to address it. Guys, I have been moderating the fan group today. There is a clear one rule in the group. That man is not to be mentioned. He never was. He never will be. And he is not allowed mentions of him. There have been multiple posts today. I am sorry, but that guy cannot be mentioned in the fan group. He brings out way too much passion in this fan base, and I can't hack modding those comments. So, however, the Bucks are stupid, and they've signed the fool, and I can't wait for him to go in there and freeze his feet or whatever. I can't believe it. Someone on NFL UK was like, I don't understand this. Give the guy a second chance. I was like, it's not a second chance, man. It's a fourth chance. He's a clown.
Yeah. I couldn't have put it better. Yeah. And the thing that bothers me is that we'll get onto, another topic on Raiders football later on about how bad this week's been. But part of you thinks they might postpone our game. And then they go, nah, we'll leave it. It's only the Raiders. And then as soon as I saw that announcement, I thought, you watch them go, nah, we'll postpone it just so we can get that cloud turning up at Elysian.
So I was gonna talk about this postponement. So let's talk about it, because I did say in the post for this possibly a game. Look, Raider Nation is full of tinfoil hat wearers. Most of them, to be fair, rightfully wear tinfoil on their heads because there is so much evidence that we get screwed by that. And to be honest, like the font of all knowledge, Patty Mahomes' girlfriend, did already say that, you know, we are benefiting. So, you know, that's obviously truth.
Yeah.
So postponement. This was interesting. I got involved in a conversation with Paul Gutierrez from ESPN this week about it. And it's... Look, I can genuinely understand why they pulled us off of prime time. I can get that one.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they've got to guarantee that they've got the viewership.
For that Sunday night game. Yeah.
And pulling us forward, look, it's 3 hours. I don't think that's going to make any difference. But why they didn't just go to the default of like they've done all season and bump the game out. This is where Raider Nation, you are allowed to wear tinfoil on your heads. It's A-okay. This, in my eyes, is Roger and his goons being Roger and his goons. Tony, you look confused.
That's just his face. Don't be that horrible.
No, okay. So I'm not 100% sure that I really buy into the whole Roger versus Raiders thing as far as this is concerned. What I'm really confused about is why my face looks so big on this screen, and my head looks huge.
When you just lean back, it's like perspective, so you just lean back. But you can be engaged. You can be up front and in.
I'm engaged. I'm engaged about that.
Like this. Like Kev is engaged tonight. Simon Jordan engaged tonight.
I can barely see Simon's face though.
Talk about being engaged. Can we address the fact that Stevie's been banned from Facebook and he's using Anne-Marie's account? What's going on there? Were you doing a Kev when you were sat there on Facebook live stream wearing no clothes?
Yeah, that's Stevie, you can hop over to YouTube's and you can give us all the abuse you want there. It's fine. We can see your comments. And Kevin, Kevin, the Raider nerd. Shame we couldn't have you on to have you line up your dinner reservations for Monday. So, you know, thanks guys. And Matt Berry, I'm not glossing over you. Thanks to have you guys here this evening.
I did see a post from Kevin Raider Nerd on Facebook earlier about this weekend's game. It was a long post. It was longer than Sean's comment the other week, so I'm go into it.
Do we need to pause and read and step away?
Not if we're trying to stay within 45 minutes, which just isn't.
But
was that Kevin's post around the subject we're talking about at the moment?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. So Tony, how do you not believe that this is not Roger and his goons shafting us once again?
I just what are we looking at realistically? We're looking at Trent Brown with a positive.
Yeah, that's a name that's going to get banned soon enough.
And the second, if I believe, isn't Damon Arnett now on the COVID list? Not from contact tracing.
I
believe he is.
Yeah, he might well be, actually. He might well be. He's still on IR anyway. Or is he? Yes, he is, yeah. And then obviously Jonathan Abram because of Tuesday, but that was a contact tracing thing. So I don't know if there was really enough of a threat there, as it were, to actually bump the game.
I think the thing is that people are thinking, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that every time there's been COVID scares, games have always been bumped to like Monday or even Tuesday or even just completely cancelled. I don't think there's ever been a game brought forwards.
But you know, we're in unprecedented times. I get it. They're thinking on their feet. But to pull it forward, not move it back is...
And I like Matt's comment. Like, we're up to like $5,000 in fines. And after the charity thing that NFL Network can't seem to forget happened, and everyone loves putting that picture of John Gruden in his thong everywhere when they mention COVID. I feel like, you know, they wanted an excuse to try and make an example of us, like people have said.
There is no denying it. Look, the Raiders organization has not taken this seriously. They are not. You know, we wouldn't be hitting with the fines. John wouldn't be wearing a thong on his face on the sideline. On his face. He can wear whatever he wants under his khakis. That's fine. I don't care, man. That's your choice. It's your Sunday night. You wear as you please.
Make it easy to see.
Now I've got a really bad vision in my head. And thrown my mind. We had the Darren Waller situation, and I think this is a situation where we are clear that discipline is already starting to slip. And we'd mentioned about it on field, off field. That should have been the moment. And if Chucky had not been wearing a thong on his face, if he'd straight just had a snud or a face mask or a clear thing or whatever that just didn't move, he would have had his arse covered to be able to say to the guys, look, that's not okay what happened with Darren Waller's situation. But because his proverbial didn't stink, censored it, he couldn't have that conversation. He could not. And that is why I think Chump Brown is behaving like a clown. We've got another person with brown across their back behaving like a fool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of comments at the minute I'm looking at, and a lot of agreements. But there you go. You look at Stevie's comment. Cam was the only one who tested positive for the Patriots. No one in contact tracing, nothing like that, and game gets bumped. And we've got I don't know.
Yeah, no, okay, no, I'll say it. I mean, I think that the biggest thing I took from your little rant there, Ollie, was you are correct. If you're wearing a thong, you can't cover your ass. That's kind of the point of it.
I thought that was the attraction.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's not the point of them as such, but
yeah.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, this game was bumped just for Cam. So,
Kev, you're damn right there. You are damn right. He has let himself down, and in my eyes, for a big guy, he really shouldn't be skating on thin ice. That's a bad move. And then
speechless, absolutely speechless is Ollie.
Honestly, there's some people that you just kind of want to just grab them and just give them a little slap around the face and say, come on, man.
I get the thing of him saying, he can't. I mean, he's obviously a big dude. Yeah, he gets an injury and it's annoying. And then obviously he goes off on Twitter and then he gets COVID, and it's a bit like, I know it's a coincidence, and we're all I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. Tears and peace to everyone who has come anywhere near this horrible thing, and I do wish Trent and everyone the best, but it is frustrating that someone is constantly in the limelight for all the wrong reasons. He'll bounce.
It means so much, and this is and this Murph said it on the last couple of episodes. He has said, because this is it's a life thing. Being a Raider is a life thing. It takes over everything about you. And that's what makes Raider Nation so passionate.
Yeah.
But, man, we are so committed to this team as a fan base. And then you get a guy behave like that, and you're like, dude, for real. Like, don't mess with Raider Nation. We'll chase you out of town. Honestly. Yeah.
I'm not on that boat because I would want to piss off Trent Brown. Just saying.
I slapped the fool. I slapped the fool. And I know Henderson, you guys watching Henderson. Fool, you come here. I'll give you a slap. You behave like a fool. Not yet. 5 days, please. Let me get a head start.
No one's chasing Trent anywhere for the next 5 days. Let's be honest.
Yeah, there we go. Ed's got it. There we go. Short little punch. I'll give him a slap. It is not okay to behave like that. Right. Okay. Anything else happened in the last week that we would have probably done on the Monday show if we hadn't had the day off?
Don't think so. If there's anything in the chat, guys, shoot us.
Well, I don't want to spoil it too much because we got the segment later, but
Ooh.
There might have been some relevant items happen during the week, but I don't think so.
The signing of David Irving.
Oh, yeah, relevant. Yeah, nice move there. Is he eligible? He's not eligible this week, is he?
Don't believe he is.
Damn.
Matt's got a great point. Dolphins have upgraded or downgraded? Upgraded to Tua.
You know what? Right now, I'd say downgraded. I don't get how 2 minutes of football, 3 handoffs, and 1 like basic screen pass qualifies you as a starter.
That scramble left and completion for 2 yards was very nice. I'd be happy with that for my first snap. He looked fast, very fast.
He did look fast.
Wasn't an 80-yard scamper though, was it?
Right, let's get into it.
Oh look, he's on the practice squad.
What?
Someone's just told us he's on the practice squad.
Who's on the practice squad?
Oh, he's clicking around now. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
he's on the practice squad because I was looking at the roster before this started, and he was on there, but I didn't know if that was just a temporary thing whilst they decided who else was going to get COVID to take off the 53.
Who else is it?
I don't think they decide who gets it.
You get it.
John Gruden's got his Nerf gun just full of COVID capsules.
Because he's all protected with his thumb.
They've brought in Oprah specifically, haven't they? You get COVID. You get COVID.
Right. Okay. Let's get into the week.
Oh yeah, we've got a game this week, haven't we?
Bucks. Man, this one. There's Chucky. There's the Bucks. There's Tom Brady. This is big, man. It's in Vegas. This is gonna be a good game.
I can't wait for this game. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be. I think it could be our hardest game of the schedule, bar the Chiefs.
I'm ready. I'm gonna get my eyes. I'm watching.
And we know
I'm excited for. However,
we ain't got to stay up till midnight again, though. Again.
Well, that's a win. That's a win.
So expect to see you all in the tailgate. No excuses.
We haven't got. I tell you what, I wanted to see. I really wanted to see Abram out there and knock the snot out of that guy. Absolutely knock the. Well, to be fair,
there's a conspiracy.
I think I made it clear that yeah, I was going to talk about that one. He's one that I feel like he has truly been screwed. But TB12 coming to Vegas, thought it was going to be his town because he was making the front covers and everything. He's coming. I'm annoyed he's not out there, but I think I made it clear. I'm annoyed Burfict's not out there.
Yeah.
But like I said the other week, that could be like another WWE move. Like, David Irving comes out, pulls his mask off, ha! It was me all along. One way to get him in.
That's the Scooby-Doo thing, isn't it?
See, the thing is, I mean, I was looking earlier, getting into the numbers that Mitch loves so much.
Hang on, you can't take my spot on this show.
You can't steal his numbers, Tony. You're the irrelevant news guy.
I'll let you.
I've got some relevant news. Calm down.
No.
I haven't got any relevant news prepped, so I can't even.
No.
What role?
I mean, I'm not going to give you numbers. There you go. I'm not going to give you numbers. I'm just going to say that Brady actually is doing a lot worse under pressure than in previous years. And I think his age is starting to catch up with him a little bit when you put pressure on him. So I think that's kind of a little bit of that.
So, look, I've got 2 little things in my thumb. No, it's a show. I've got 2 graphics. I've got the right. You might just have to take a moment, guys.
Your word vomit these last.
By the way, did anyone send Ollie pictures of their man caves in the week?
I got no pictures of man caves. No man caves. No nothing.
Some people don't like that.
So also, guys, launched a new feature. At the moment, the site's just having a bit of maintenance on it, but we launched a new feature. You will be able to send recordings in to us that we can play. It'd be really cool to hear from you guys throughout the season. Get your feelings, so you don't just hear our three boring voices. And as I said before,
talking of other people's things, Andy's come there. Mad Max with 3 sacks on Brady. What a hot take! What a hot take after performances 2 weeks ago. I'd like to see Max stick it to Brady.
So where I was going before we started talking about my underpants or my thong, is I've got the road so far, or I've got the stats. What do you want to look at first, guys?
Let's look at the stats.
I knew he was going to go with stats. So.
I mean, you started.
We'll go to the road so far then, eh?
Sounds good.
Right, let's throw this one up. So, the Bucks are a game in hand,
as it were, in this league.
Yeah. If you're talking kind of head to heads, okay.
I can see one win already there. They didn't beat the Saints.
Exactly, they didn't beat the Saints. They beat the Panthers more concisely.
And then everyone else after that game, apart from the Bolts.
Yeah. Now, Broncos and Chargers, I'm almost going to discount them because to me, they're no.
They don't.
The defense in Chicago is legit. Okay. Offense, not so potent. Then they come up against an offensive heavy team with Green Bay. Well, pretty well rounded, but a lot of weapons on the offense and a great quarterback, if you ask me, in Green Bay.
Yep.
And they slapped them. Slapped them. So to me, that cements the Bucks defense. That it's a legit defense, right?
They're just topping everything right now. Like, yeah, they're first in yards allowed per game on average, first in average rushing yards allowed per game, with like 64 yards they're allowed rushing on average per game. This is not going to be a Josh Jacobs game like we saw before. This is going to be a game where we need to pass the ball and get it behind them when they send pressure. Because
like checkdowns and screens, right?
If there was ever a game, if ever there was a dink and dunk checkdown,
I've got my hot take for it. I've got my hot take for it.
Are we stealing that one?
Well, my hot take was it's going to be the Derek Carr doesn't take any sacks this game, but he also doesn't make one pass over 20 yards. I think this is the game where you need to look at it and go screens, short slants, curls, anything like that, just to get the ball out of Derek Carr's hands. Initially, I thought that because of the offensive line. Luckily, they're going to be back. But even still, I think you need to get the ball out of your hands quicker.
So Kenny just threw this up, and if we're talking hot takes, I think Renfro is due to blow up. Like, he had some good grabs last game, but I think this is Renfro's game.
Yeah,
Renfro and Waller are going to absolutely explode tomorrow.
That's the beauty of having Henry Ruggs, who's just taking tops off everywhere like it's a hot day in anywhere.
It's suitable for thong wearing, right?
Yeah. And then Nelly is just doing bits for us as well. So you can trust them to do like, 2 deep crosses where you can then trust, Waller and Renfro to play them shallows and then, put Ingold on a little out from the fullback position. You got to play the levels in this game, I think, and you've got to make sure you get the ball out.
I think they're coming in. I think they're coming in, even though they've had a loss reasonably recently. I still think they're coming in like with a swagger.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we got a top rated D. Yeah, we got TB12. And Kevin the Raider Nerd, I see your comment there on the YouTubes. For those not on the YouTubes, we're not speculating weeks in advance. This is this week. This is the pre-game show. Clues in the name.
Simon thinks I'm drunk, which I'm not. This is literally just a good British breakfast tea. But no, like Ollie just said, I think if Ollie said that you liked the idea of us having a bye week after that big win against KC. Do Tampa get the same problem that we'd have had not having a bye week? And they're, like you've just said, swaggering into us off of that win against Green Bay.
And I've said it before about other teams. I'm going to be careful what I say here. But look who they've got their wins against.
Sorry.
Carolina, we beat them. Denver. Bolts. Green Bay. I'll give them that. That's okay. But there's things going on in Green Bay. Like Green Bay wasn't as hot last year. It was never hot up there. It's cold as balls. But I think they're going to have swag in their step.
Yeah.
And that's the perfect time to hit them.
Yeah.
Because like I've put our schedule there, but to be honest, because we've had the bye week, like forget about it.
Love you too, Simon.
We love you, Simon.
Sorry, we're just having a moment in the chat. Hope you don't mind.
Touching.
No, Matt's just said what I've. Yeah. I mean, Ed said it will Carr have time to throw. I don't think he will, but I don't think he needs to. Like Matt said, Carr having a quick release is going to be great for this. And was it last year or whatever year he was like rated the best QB under pressure? I don't know if that's coincidental with him being scared of the football, like a hot potato. Yeah, but this is the game I'd be Gruden. I'd be like, everything I told you to do the last 4 weeks, just don't do it anymore. Like, get the ball out quickly.
I believe he's also quite up there this year as well in terms of best under pressure, is he not?
I don't have the
stats. I deleted that today.
He is good under pressure still. And
good under pressure. I think my faith in DC is restored. Now, I've not always been. In fact, I've never been a DC hater. I'm just critical of the guy. I'm critical. I'm allowed to be critical.
Yeah.
And recommend people don't buy his jerseys, but it doesn't make me a hater.
You recommended that I bought his jersey.
No, it's not true, mate. Not true.
So Frog marched me into the NFL store at Wembley.
Straight not true.
Specifically to buy a Derek Carr jersey.
Thanks for watching, Sean.
No.
I feel like I'm the referee between you two now. We've got I'm so mirrored. Like Tony's saying that, Tom. Oh no! There you go.
He started it.
Yeah. Well. Derek Carr's biggest fan.
Look, I think this is where if DC, and I became really critical of him because of what the Raiders did, and the Raiders paid him a boatload of cash, and I felt, sorry, I don't think he's worth it yet. I would have piled that with incentives, but that is in the past. We got the guy with the contract. I think he's doing a good job, right? I can't take it away from him. He's doing a good job this year. He's got the offense. He's got the weapons around him. He's got no excuse. So without bashing on Carr, we've got a good team out there on offense. We've not got Flake Brown out there, who I think he's just a detraction now. I'm actually well over him being on. He's a great player if he wants to play. So I think offensively, let's go. I'm concerned about the D.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned about the D because we can be leaky and we can't do the same stuff that we pulled against Patty because Reed's offense is completely different.
I was going to say this. If I see us going out there putting bloody Arden Key in a spy against Tom Brady.
What's the point? You're wasting a guy.
The only person slower than Tom Brady is me in the world. So, yeah, I don't. If that happens, that's going to be frustrating. I do need to get a flag to throw, as Stuart said, though. Just split your arguments up. The only thing I've got in my room that's yellow is this, baby pumpkin. And I'm not going to throw that. But no, like I was saying, obviously Tony mentioned about Tom Brady being washed up, and then obviously you're slightly complimenting Derek Carr, which is nice to see. Do you want some numbers?
I've got no reason to bash him, right? He played a great game.
Do you know what? Right, but for all of the, and I'll just briefly touch on this, but for all of the that's my quarterback that I put out there, we've had this conversation over and over again. The quarterback doesn't deserve that sort of a contract. And I said it at the time, I've never been a fan of DC's contracts. And if you are comparing what he should be against, or sorry, his production against what you would expect to get out of a contract like that, then yeah, absolutely. He's, I'm totally on board with that. But
we gave him 5-year contract, and frankly, 2.5 years of that he stunk. And that's not okay. That's not okay. Anyways, right. So let's not talk contracts. It's in the past, and you know what? It'll be because the contract's looming. He knows it's a career year. He's gotta prove that he's worth a re-up. So I don't care what it is. Play damn well. You a Raider. You in a Raider jersey. I want to see the best you that you can be, and that's the end of. And that's why he gets so much criticism, because we are passionate fans. And if you play like Dross, we've had crappy QBs. We know what a crappy QB looks like. So
at least we know that the body of work that he's put out there since he signed his last contract means that his next contract's not going to be quite as big.
No, fair point. Yeah, we don't pay backups that much money anyway. So.
Oh, we do. I've got the highest paid backup in the league.
Yeah, we do.
More on that later.
Yeah, so let's move on from the contract. So, Matt. Kenny. Perfect timing on that one. Is there any news on Incognito? He should be back, right?
As far as I know, he's back.
He's back. He's ready to rock and roll and go and smash some skulls.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Missed that point.
You just did your crocodile impression there.
Yeah. I wanted to just do that thing to Brady. I can't remember who it is to, where he just leans on the helmet as he gets up. Obviously, not going to happen. But I wanted to just come in and do that.
We talk about the offense here, right? So Matt's saying I'm expecting a lot of heavy sets.
I love how Matt took that picture for Facebook, which actually fits perfectly with that little banner. It looks like he meant for that picture to be in there.
Just like our logo, right?
Exactly.
Heavy sets.
I don't see it because the Bucks are so good at defending the run. I think we need to come out with 4 wide or 5
and we've got
wide.
a quick release out there. I'm sorry, Matt, but I'm happy to eat crow, which is apparently the theme here on this show. But I don't think so. I think we're going to spread them out. I tell you what I do want to see. I want to see us go hurry up. Want to see that hurry up out there in the middle of the game, not in the last 2 minutes of irrelevance.
So the Bucks are first in average yards allowed per rushing, like I said earlier, 64 yards a game. But they're only 6th in passing yards allowed. But they're still allowing
Oh
no! Have we lost the host?
Oh no! It looks like we might have lost the host.
Hang on, let me shave my hair off. Anyway,
Ooh.
the Bucks are 217. I can't even give a straight face. Where's he gone? I need a picture of this. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's in the stream audio only. Look at that.
I'll carry on anyway. So yeah, the Bucks are allowing 217 yards. 217 yards a game on average. And I think that's great for DC to do it. He's back.
I don't know what happened there.
He's back at 2 frames a second, but he's back.
But I managed to get the slide up for you.
You did.
Anyway.
That
sucked. Okay, so what did I miss, guys?
Nothing. I was just talking about the stats that you put up. Actually, like I said, the Bucks are ranking only 6th in pass defense, but ranking 1st in run defense. So, like I said, I think we need to be coming out passing all 3 downs.
Right.
Until they respect Henry Ruggs, and then put Devontae Booker into steamroller him.
But that's the thing about not having Trent out there is
puts another pound in.
I don't really want to be doing too much running without him. I don't want to run, set up the pass. I want to pass, set up the run this week.
Do you know we should take a leaf out of the Kansas City book? If Trent Brown's out, we'll only run left.
It's not a bad idea, that. It's not a bad idea, that.
I mean, Richie's back. There you go. Carlton Miller's a beast. Let's run left.
Who else in the league only runs left? Apart from when he runs right.
Everyone we play. Have we lost Ollie again?
I think so.
All right.
No, I'm here. I'm just not. I'm not trapping. I'm not falling for that bait. Not falling for the bait.
You must have been perfectly still.
I'm seeing the comments, right? And guys are like, oh, he's pouty and he's angry. No, I'm passionate, guys. I'm passionate. Oh, you're making me angry again. Right, I'm going on mute. I'm going on the naughty step.
He's pouty and angry, though, to be fair, isn't he? But anyway, yeah, I think Ollie's right. I think you passed us out the run this week, and I can see a lot. Yeah, and Kevin in the chat there. I think we are going to see a lot of the quick passes. I think if ever, yeah, we said it earlier. If ever there's a game for DC's checkdowns, it's this one.
I tell you what, I said it. This year is the contract year for DC. This is the contract game, because we spoke about the road ahead. Look, winning in this league is hard to come by. So I don't want to discount any of the games ahead, and there's a lot of divisional games in there. But this is the contract game for DC. He has got to ball out. If he cries mama and wants to check out this game, he's done. He's done.
Do you know what he could have done with playing this game last week with the momentum of beating the Chiefs behind him?
Disagree.
I thought you were going to say a new haircut like Mariota got. Did we all see that?
Whoa, careful. Go with that conversation. Tony's face is not happy. Don't talk that topic. Okay, cool. Right. So, guys, hit us up in the comments. Run or pass? Run or pass, please.
Pass. All passing game this one. I mean, if we stay average on scores, as in points scored, we win this game like 30-29, which is a typical Raiders win.
Yeah, but
they're only allowing 20 a game. That do be the problem.
To be fair, like we've done that on a tougher strength of schedule as well.
Yeah,
and they have played
bad teams, which is why their defense looks good.
Yeah. So
when they've played a good team, I mean, Packers is.
But confidence is confidence, right? Like,
yeah.
If you're winning, it doesn't matter who you beat. Like, you can only beat the guy that's in front of you. You can only beat that team. So if you play 16 garbage teams and we play 16 great teams, they go to the playoffs if they win 16 games.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who they beat. So, but I'm just saying, take those stats with a pinch of salt, right? But, look at the players that they have across that D line. Yeah. It's a concern.
Yeah.
Secondary, well, let's see. Let's see if Henry Ruggs can take him off the top. Because you know what? Like, DC can make a ball hang.
Oh, we can. We can. Okay.
No, with the thongs. Oh, man.
Ollie.
He can really hang his balls out. I mean, he can let Henry... Oh, no, it's getting worse. Henry Ruggs can get under there. You know where I'm going with this, right? No innuendo bingo.
Literally no idea where you're going with that.
So what I'm saying is DC's got a strong arm, right? DC can really throw deep, and he can put some air under that football for Henry Ruggs. And Steven says it right there. Hail Mary, baby. But he's got to put air under it because he's going to have to quick release.
Yeah, 100%. I think the consensus in the chat, Kev saying pass, Ian saying pass. Matt Berry's, green short yard gains there, Crow boy, cool. Everyone's got, why aren't we coaching this team, man? Come on. Why aren't we coaching? Put us on the sideline.
Well, we are.
As well, that if DC doesn't have time to throw, he's really good at putting air under balls. Really, really good. Which is a massive concern.
It is. If you're honest. Excellent stuff, boys.
Rocket. So I think we are at that point in the show.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry because that is going across Mitch. It might be. There we go.
When you're in the prediction table lead I'm not bothered. I'm fine with that.
Whoa, you didn't even get a point the first week.
I got one it's not the second week because we didn't start this till after, but
Exactly.
this is why we need a graphic for this. We need a little table. Three names
Little
on the
table
top.
that shows
on
me
the
at the
side.
top, right? Me at the top. Okay, cool. No worries.
He's gonna
Right.
be like that now. Dang it.
Pressure's on now, Mitch. Let's go. Let's hear your prediction.
My prediction is it's going to be a grueling game. We need to keep the ball, but we can't run the ball because that won't work. So I'm predicting from this game, it's going to be tough. Raiders 27, Bucks 24. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to say we take it. I'm not going to defect. We're going to protect the Death Star. 27-24 Raiders.
Okay. Fine. Tony.
I reckon we come out and put pressure on Brady, and we start showing his age a little bit. I think we take it, but I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I reckon Raiders 20, Bucks 16.
Ooh. Keep them in coming in the chat. We'll get to them after Ollie's.
Yeah, let's get your
Brady's
predictions in there, guys. Now, and it's cool because I've blended where both of you guys are. Tony's low scoring, and Mitch is, I guess, scoreline. Not accuracy. I'm going with 24-17 Raider win. Hey, I never did any of the so it was a resounding Raider win across the board.
Which we like. Astound confidence.
Yep. You go back down there. It's the rules. No, I don't.
Everyone's got Raiders.
I think it is going to be. I think it's going to be a slow game. I think it's going to feel slow.
I don't. I think it's going to be a pass-heavy game.
Yeah, I just think.
Sorry. Right. Yeah. Sorry.
So let's take a look through here. We have what do we got here? 27-33 Raider win.
His wife. Yeah. That's one Raider win. Kenny's in with us. Another Raider win.
Yeah, I can see that scoreline. I can really see that scoreline. That's where I was possibly going to go.
Barry's late to the party, but welcome, Barry.
What else we got in here? Kev. Ooh.
I can see all these close ones happening,
Matt Barry's. Okay.
Defense is going to get to Brady. Offense will dominate.
Yeah. I just think we're going to shake him up, and I think that's Matt. I think you're bang on there. Now we've got codes coming in.
Oh,
I don't know if this is a new Star Wars character.
No, that's a hexadecimal number code, that, isn't it?
Okay, that's a mauve shade, right?
Andy Hill's got Raiders by 10. Love the confidence.
Boom! Wow.
Oh, he's in by 12. No, I can't do math. That's
look at those.
I love it.
Simon's in there. We've got no defectors in Raider Nation.
Yes,
Raider Nation represented.
Given some of these score lines you've seen here tonight, Ollies, do you want to repick at all again this week? Or
I never repick. Have you watched again?
I haven't seen him.
Brown. Pop, pop, pop.
Has Raider Nerd sent his prediction in? I haven't seen it. Is he?
No, he's careful. He's probably tuned up. Raider Nerd. If you're in the chat, we need your prediction, please.
He's obviously Googling other exotic.
Someone tag him. Call him out.
Yeah, I think everyone tag him. Ask for the prediction.
Everyone tag Raider Nerd, please.
We'll get that prediction in.
We need the Raider score,
5 minutes
the
past
Bucc
midnight,
score, and the bird of choice. That's what I think we need. Oh dear, we'll wait for that. I think Raiders are quietly confident. I say quietly. Look at the chat, not quietly, but very confident this week after that KC win. Despite what's happened with TB, the there's confidence here, and I hope that the players feel the same.
See, Matt makes the massive point, right? So there's the conspiracy theory point of, they're just trying to screw us and put us on. I think the NFL is scared of putting us on Monday night because they know what we get back. And they don't want to see the storyline of, oh, dang, the Raiders might be successful.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very true. I mean, typical skeptical Raider fans. If we did put the game back to Monday, you know what we'd be saying, wouldn't you? Oh, they're giving us a short week when we travel to Cleveland. So,
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. This game to me, like if I had to pick one W out of the two, this one.
Oh yeah, this one.
So give me the short week for Cleveland. Let's go into there and deal with Cleveland. But
but 1 week at a time, man. 1 week at a time. We beat Tampa, and then on Monday morning we get to work thinking about the puppies.
The puppies.
I was waiting for a comment, and I thought, no.
All this conversation of thongs and such. It's got my brain somewhere else.
Jonathan Abram will end someone's career this season from Matt. Yeah, probably his own. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's my concern.
His own, yeah.
Totally. So, we have got 3 Raider wins predicted. I want to take another prediction. I got a surprise prediction. And viewers, they are not ready for this.
Oh God.
Tony.
Yes.
Does the game does the game go ahead as planned with the 9 o'clock kickoff?
This has already been confirmed, has it not? I do believe that they said the game would not be moved to Monday last night. Correct me if I'm wrong. But no, I think the game sticks. I think it happens.
Yeah.
Well, if it's not confirmed, Tony, it's an easy win, mate. Just say yes. Just
say yes. What time?
Yeah.
Doesn't say,
No, I'm positive it was confirmed. I could be completely wrong.
God damn it.
Completely wrong. You tried to hit us with a curveball and we came out and
Tried to, failed. I've not been clearly not reading enough NFL news. To which point we have a beautiful segue now. We head into one of our new features.
Even though, welcome to Tony's Totally Irrelevant News for this week. First up this week, we have Ezekiel Elliott. Last week, benched after fumbling away the pill for the 3rd and 4th time this year. Mike McCarthy came out this week and said that he is the starter, not Pollard. Moving on from that, we've got backup quarterback Marcus Mariota, who's come back from IR this week. He's been very busy whilst he's been on IR. Not on his game. He's got a swanky new haircut, which is kind of like a fade with Buffon type thing. Looks lovely. And lastly, but not leastly, I'm sorry, Ollie, this is the last time I'm going to mention it. This idiot is back in the league. This idiot is back in the league again.
You take him off this stream right now. Not having it.
So that's all from me this week.
Nice. Well,
that segment is just never going to get old. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Honestly, when we were talking about their haircut headline, I was like, seriously?
I should have known that it was on Tony's spectrum.
How did that make the news?
I have no idea how a backup NFL quarterback's minor hairdo change makes a headline, but
it's mad. I mean, obviously the sections of relevant news. You can't get much more irrelevant than the backup quarterback's change his haircut.
But then again,
actually, you can because someone that has actually slipped into irrelevant news is that clown. That shows your fall from grace, doesn't it, when you're actually part of irrelevant news. And then obviously there was the bit about our starting running back is our starting running back. I mean, I'm guessing somewhere out there, someone's going to be excited by Dallas Cowboys news.
Looking for clicks. It's sorry, state. Anyways, this is a Raider show. Have we got any other Raider news? Legit, like no crappy news. Don't think so. I think it's just time to go in.
No other business.
Get work done. Oh, actually, I've got Raider news.
Go.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw this, but they have been fully testing the screen on the side of the stadium. And it is ready to rock and roll. And there is word they are going to do kind of like tailgates with the game up on the side of the stadium. The quality is phenomenal. And you can always get, here's a little plug for you, Raider Allegiant Stadium. You can always, when in Vegas, you can book for your tailgate experience and pick up stadium food. Endorsements, remember, please, guys. Endorsements. But I mean, the idea of doing a drive-in cinema to watch the game, awesome. That looks wicked.
100%.
And here's another curveball for you. Monday's show broadcast live from the side of Allegiant Stadium. It's not happening.
It's not going to happen.
It's not happening.
All the bandwidth for this is going to Henderson because they're all watching in there.
We can tell from your camera. We can tell all the bandwidth's gone elsewhere.
From your two.
They're just quiet in the comments, guys. They're just quiet.
Cool. Matt's got some news we didn't mention.
Oh, all the news is coming out now. Go on then.
Oh, you want me to tell it? Okay. So, Matt's comment. Bell to KC.
Oh yeah, hold on. I need that one.
Oh.
No, I'm pretty sure. Didn't we speak about Bell to KC? Oh.
No, you can talk. Tony's just going to take center stage.
I thought we speak about that on the show when we recap the game. Didn't they pick him up like the day after we beat them? Because we were talking about how it was a knee jack.
We talked about being knee jack.
Yeah.
Knee jack. So, yeah.
So you didn't watch on Monday, Matt. Get it right.
Yeah, so I think that one's just a... And Bell, well, I'm not going to talk about that one. I just think I think it's a knee-jerk reaction. That's it. Leave it at that.
Yeah.
Cool. Raider Nation, please do ask you, tag up your other Raider... I'm not going to go there yet. This one surprised me. So Dez is back. He has been signed to... Ravens, that's it. But he's gone on straight onto the practice squad. That's a really strange pickup. He's not got an active roster. So
there's that other it's not Raider related, but Yannick Ngakoue having, 4 sacks, 1 forced fumble recovery, and he's been traded
twice.
But last few days he's been traded after those.
Yeah, I know he's been traded twice this season.
Yeah. That's a weird one, very weird one, but
fair enough. Cool. So yeah, if you are a Silver and Black UK member, please join in on the virtual tailgate. It is a great bit of banter during the game. It's a Zoom call, and we just chat throughout the game. It's good fun. Tony pulls faces, much like just before.
Do you want to touch very, very briefly on the Julio Jones rumor?
Oh, I said it last week. I'm just saying.
Well, because it's a rumor.
Yeah, but
I think we need to pick up more O-linemen, if you ask me. Like
up till a couple of weeks ago, it was a rumor. Oh no, it wasn't actually a rumor. That the DC's just no better than a backup quarterback.
Talking of other players to pick up, did anyone listen to Upon Further Review the other day, where a certain ex-Raider made the call out to John Gruden saying, "I am ready for my 15th season in the NFL." One Donald Penn. Woo!
Yes, Donald Penn.
Say what you want. That man's got nice hair, which obviously helps him play left tackle.
Was there not a bit of a cloud though there? Was Was there not a bit of a cloud when Penn left? It wasn't the. It wasn't quite the conscious uncoupling that it was supposed to be, was it?
I don't think it was. I don't think it was horrendous.
It did seem to just happen, and it was like, yeah, and Donovan's retired.
I seem to remember there being some sort of a,
God knows.
Yeah, we can't lose sight of the fact of that, can we?
No. Matt Barry's just jogged my memory.
Yes.
There was some incidents as he was leaving the stadium, and he was called out by fans, and he emerged from his vehicle.
He did.
Yes.
He didn't slap up some players.
Yeah. I was there first in line. Come here, you clown. So I think that's a wrap. As I was saying, virtual tailgate Sunday, normally open it about 15 minutes before the game. If you remember, log in silverblackuk.com/meet. As I mentioned, intentionally the site is down for maintenance at the moment, just getting some work done to it. But it will be back online by Sunday. If not, we'll post the link in the group, in the Silver and Black UK members group. If you are not a member, why not? Oh, man.
Bring it up.
It's legit.
Got some
Just
swag.
Well, probably why not? Because the site's in maintenance mode. That'd be why. Because all those people have gone there. That'd be why. That's pretty easy. Just ask me any question. Other than that, that is all.
It's been a pleasure, boys.
As always.
Good fun. Trent Brown, if you're watching, I'm waiting. Give you a slap. I hope you have a recovery. If you are suffering, though, I'll wait for you to recover fully. Then I'll give you a slap. Jonathan Abram, it's going to be sad not to see you out there on the field. But we hope you have a speedy recovery and you're back out there soon enough, being our heat-seeking missile. DC, ball. Straight ball out, man. We know you're capable of it. We have faith behind you. JJ, break some skulls. Mad Max, do what you do best, man. Other than that, Raider Nation, I could say from myself and from the other three, it's awesome fun doing these shows with you. Oh, come on, Mitch. Trying to close it. I thought you was doing some sign language.
Just my LV sign.
Okay, no, doing the get. Gotcha. Raider Nation, we love having you in the chat. Please hit us up, send us messages. We want to get you guys on the show. It's a show for you guys, by you guys. We're just the same. So we love you. Thank you for joining in throughout. Please share, comment, send messages to people. Get them involved. There's more fun, more people. Other than that, it's welcome to Bucks. Just win, baby.
Let's go, Raiders.
Just win.